you doing? This is Calypso, and welcome to another episode of Ghetto Love Connection. Now today we're going to have two couples that came up here that went on a date, and they're going to come up here and tell us all about it. And the first two people that went on a date was Marilyn and Robert. So Marilyn and Robert, why don't you get up here and tell us about the date? Yo, Calypso, what's up? Let me tell you what happened. I went on this date with this dude named Robert because he said he was going to take me shopping, right? So I was like, cool, I'm with that. But first of all, he didn't even have a car, so I had to drive and everything, right? But I was like, yo, we got to the store, and I was like, yo, Robert, you need to go in there real quick and buy me an umbrella because I don't want to get my hair wet. And that fool acted crazy. He was like, he ain't going to get me no umbrella, and I was mad as hell. I couldn't believe he did me like that. Robert, why didn't you want to go buy the girl an umbrella? She just didn't want to get her hair wet. What was the problem with that?
Yo, Calypso, I had no problem going to get the girl an umbrella, but why buy an umbrella and it wasn't even raining outside? She wanted me to buy an umbrella just because it was a little mist coming down. Man, I wasn't going to spend no money on that. That's crazy. That's crazy work, for real. But yo, Calypso, let me show you what happened on the date and why she's probably mad at me. All right, I'm going to show you what's going on. I'm going to show you what's up. For real, for real.
Come on. I ain't getting out. Can you go get me an umbrella?
It is not raining out here.
It is raining out here. And I just got this hair. I'm not about to mess this up.
It is not raining. I'm out here. It's dry.
Go get me an umbrella so I don't have to mess up my hair. I spent way too much money on this hair.
I get it, but it's not raining. There is no rain. There is no rain out here. I'm not going to go in there and buy you an umbrella when there's no rain.
Just get me an umbrella, please.
It is not raining.
I can't get this hair wet.
It won't get wet.
It will get wet. I need to...
I got it. It won't get wet now. Come on.
Give me my damn hair back.
Yo, Robert, that is cold. That is real cold. There is no need to ask if there's going to be a second date with you two, because when you take a sister's hair off and put it in your pocket, it guarantees that you will not be getting a second date. But anyway, next up we're going to have Edward and Felicia. So Edward and Felicia, why don't you come up here and tell us about the date that you went on? Yo, Calypso, your boy, Edward asked me did I want to go with him to go hat shopping. I was like, cool, no problem. I ain't doing nothing. I'll go with you to go hat shopping. And when this brother came to my house and I saw that big giant head he had, it really was disturbing. He has the biggest head I've ever seen. Wait a minute, Felicia. Let me ask this question. You said that Edward had the biggest head you've ever seen? Felicia, you must not have no mirrors in your house, because it ain't like you walking around here with a small-ass head your damn self. But anyway, so Edward, what did you think of Felicia when you met her?
Well, Calypso, I went to Felicia's house to pick her up. Because I wanted to take her, to go hat shopping, right? So we get to the, my favorite hat shop. I'm looking at some caps and stuff, and I asked her, could she put this hat on and see how it looks on me, right? You know what this girl said? And she said, yo, I hope this place got some step ladders so I can climb up there to put this hat on your head. And I hope they don't charge by the mile for the material for you to have a hat. When she said that, I said, yo, fuck that. And I said, yo, I'm taking you home right now. She was rude, and I can't believe the way she talked to me. So I said, forget her, and I just took her home, and the date was over.
Damn. Anyway, Edward, I'm sorry that she talked to you that way, but to be honest with you, you should have went to a car cover shop and put a car cover over that, because I think that's about the only thing that's going to fit that big-ass head. But anyway, I guess when you guys went out and y'all were together with your big, enormous craniums, I bet people thought that they was filming a black version of that movie, The Coneheads. You know that old Saturday Night Live skit? I bet people thought that they were filming a black version of that. Well, since Edward says he doesn't want to date Felicia, and I'm quite sure Felicia doesn't want to date Edward, so I guess that this is not a match. In a way, I'm kind of glad you two didn't get together, because if you put your heads together, you two might have shifted the earth with them big-ass craniums you got. But anyway, all right, everybody, well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Ghetto Love Connection, and I guess that's it. All right, everybody, bye. I got shit to do, so I'll see y'all later. Bye.